welcome to the Sparkle Events channel. My name is Wendy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy do-it-yourself gemstone bracelet. I'm going to use Moonstone, so you can get this really at any bead store or online, or pick whatever you want. You can look up a little guide and see what's best for your energy. I'm going to do Moonstone because it's like helps with anxiety, and it's like new beginnings and prosperity and all this fun stuff. So I want like to bring more of that into my life. So I'm gonna wear this bracelet. This is a 4mm, so that's really dainty, a little bit smaller. And then you're gonna need a crystal string. So this is just a clear, stretchy string. And then you're gonna need some sort of clippers or even scissors will be all right. So let's get started and make it. All right, so the bare minimum is what you're gonna need is the stretchy crystal string, something like that. This is stretchy. And then you're gonna want some beads to put on your string, and then some scissors to cut the string when you're done. Now, if you wanna take it to the next level, I would use some jewelry glue. I like to apply it with a little brush so it doesn't get all over the place. And you would need some little needle nose pliers and a little crimp bead to go over a knot. That's if you want to cover up your knot. You don't have to do that. Your bracelet will still be a bracelet, but it'll just look a little more finished if you do it this way. Now, I like to have a little pattern, so I'm going to do 3 moonstones and then 1 crystal glass bead, and I'm going to alternate. So 3, then 1 crystal glass, 3, then 1 crystal glass, and that's going to be my pattern. So it's fun to pick a pattern to repeat that's going to make your bracelet look like it has a little design to it. You could use different colors. You can get crazy. Let's put it together. All right, so as your bracelet starts to get pretty full, I would double check. Grab both ends, push the beads to the middle of your string. So push them to the middle so that your strings are nice and long and you don't accidentally let go and they fall everywhere. That happens to me sometimes. And then wrap it around your wrist. Give yourself a little bit of space and check it. See where you're at. If you still have a lot of space, then you know you need to keep going. You want to check before you go overboard, otherwise you're going to be beading for nothing. But I have more space to go, so I'm going to keep going. So now I have all my beads filled on. Notice how we have the little design, 3, then 1 with the sparkly ones, and then the design ends right there, so the knot will come together. If you don't put a little bead cover over your knot, then you can put another one of the sparkly beads on the end so that you can finish your pattern. But this is gonna go and finish my pattern in between the 2 sets of 3 of the Moonstone. Now you could do this a lot of different ways. This is just the way I like to do it. So you can take your 2 sides, pull your beads towards the center, pull them down pretty good so they're nice and tight. Then you're gonna do just a classic knot, crossover, and then pull it through until you're pretty good. And then you're gonna go ahead and do a second one. So you wanna do 2. Pull the first one nice and tight and then pull the second one right on top. Give it a good pull. Now that's not gonna be enough to hold it together. You wanna do a 3rd knot, and I like to do it like this. Some people like to do it by doing another one of those. I like to do a loop knot because I think these ones hold a little bit better for my experience and what I make. But I'm gonna pull both together. So you have 2 knots, basic just knot, and then I'm gonna do a loop knot. So I'm gonna pull it tight, wrap it around my finger, wrap it around, and then loop it through. Loop both ends through. Pull them through the loop and pull them tight right on top of the other knot. Pull it down really good. So that will really secure the knot. I'm going to take it even further than that by adding some glue. So once you have your 2 crossover knots and then your 1 loop knot, pull them nice and tight. You want to trim the ends of your string. So give them a nice trim, pretty close to the knot. Clip them off. Then I'm gonna take my brush and my little bit of jewelry glue. And then you're gonna put a little bit of that glue on the knot. See, I'm just dabbing it on the knot. Little tiny, tiny, tiny dab right on top of the knot. And then you're gonna take your bead cover, or your knot cover, crimp bead, and put it right over the knot. Right over. And then pull it through. See, I'm pulling the bead over the knot. Again, you could have just stopped at tying the knot, but the glue and the bead is gonna make it a little stronger, and it's gonna make it look a little nicer because you won't see that knot. Once you have the knot, you're gonna grab your little pliers and squeeze that bead over the knot. Nice and tight. See, I squeezed it with those needle nose pliers, little jewelry pliers. And you can squeeze it until it comes together. Adjust it if you need to. And then you have your finished bracelet. See, the knot is covered by that little bead. You can use they have different colors. You can use silver. These ones are gold plated. And that's it. You're done. And I can add it to my little collection on my arm. There you go. You got your little bracelet, a little stretchy. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully you made a gemstone bracelet. They're so cute. Again, this was the Moonstone. You can use any kind of gemstone that you want. You can give it as gifts, or you can use it to just bring more healing energy into your life. And making stuff, making art, making jewelry is super relaxing and meditative. So that's another fun activity to bring into your day. So I hope you had a fun time. I hope you learned a little bit. Maybe it inspired you to make your own. And that's the ultimate goal at Sparkle events. So have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.